channel. I am Fali Solomon and today I'm going to create one of Lady Gaga's makeup look, which is so stunning. This is this is the video that she's recently launched with Bruno Mars that's called Die With A Smile, and I am simply obsessed with this look. I feel she's such a stunning woman. I mean, any kind of makeup really suits her so well and she can just carry it off like it's just nothing. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous, and today I'm just going to give it a try and let's see how it turns out to be. So let's get going. So her makeup is completely pale, and you know, she doesn't have much of those dark shades on her face. Her main focus is the eyes, and she has absolutely very little focus on the eyebrows. Eyebrows is like barely there, but it's there if you zoom in, and if you see, it's just there. But the thing is, she is completely blonde, and I'm going to try this with black hair. So I don't know how it's going to look, but I'm going to give it a try. And I'm also trying to match the look as close as possible. So the first thing that I've noticed is that she has absolutely like no spots. Like her eyes is like completely pale and spotless. Like she has absolutely no pigmentation that's been seen. There is no dark circles, nothing. So to achieve that, definitely, I mean, for me, I need to use my skin corrector, that is Givenchy, and as you can see, I have applied some on under my eyes and over my eyelids. So you could use just any skin corrector that you have, and you're good to go. So I've already applied some foundation. I didn't realize that I had to show you all of this. I need to show you all of this, but it's fine. You could just you know, follow this after applying your foundation also. It's fine. So I am extremely sorry, but the thing is that just to achieve that, you know, you could always, you know, apply the skin corrector first and then the foundation, or you can apply the foundation first and the skin corrector. Like if you have dark circles or anything like that, so I feel that applying first the skin corrector and then going with the foundation is much better. But if you don't have that really high dark circles and, you know, pigmentation, you could always apply foundation, and you could just, you know, dab a little bit of skin corrector on, you know, your skin, you know, so that it just blends in. But for me, I would always say first comes the skin corrector and then comes the foundation. Always blends really well. So yeah, and then the next thing again I'm going to show you is the foundation. So you could just use any foundation that you have. I was about to save time by, you know, applying my foundation and stuff like that, but then I realized, oops, I need to actually show in depth of how to achieve that flawless looking eyelids because I think that's really important in this look. So I like to use a brush just to apply my foundation, and I think it just gives me that perfect skin. And then comes her eyebrows. So her eyebrows, if you see, it's like it's barely there. So for me, I'm going to also try, but the best thing is that she's blonde, like her complete look is blonde, and I am just trying it with black hair. So and my eyebrows is the same color. So I'm going to try and copy this. Try my best to copy. So yeah. So after applying the foundation and skin corrector and everything, I'm just going to use some loose powder. and just go and dab over the eyelids, under the eyes and eyelids, everything, completely dabbing it. You could use any loose powder or pressed powder. I'm using pressed powder, and after dabbing it really well, I am going to use some eye primer. So I'm going to dab the primer with my face puff and just with light hands allow it to dry on my eyelids. And now the next thing is actually making your eyebrows disappear and redoing it. So I'm going to try out with a concealer. You can still see a little bit of my eyebrows. Make it look less. So I know there's a technique to this, but at the moment I just thought about this technique and it kind of worked. So so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use my cream concealer that I have. It's a concealer, it's a stick concealer, and all I'm going to do is just go over my eyebrows. Let me grab a mirror for myself. So I'm just going to go over, and you know, this is, I think this would just go, I don't think you could do this with a liquid concealer. So a concealer stick would be really awesome if you're trying to create this look. And then I'm just going to simply dab, you know, a little bit so that I don't see any rough edges. And then I'm going to use my skin corrector, that's the color corrector, and just go over. Just like this, and all I'm going to do is just dab it. And then I'm going to use my foundation and simply go over. Just go over like this, and I'm going to use my concealer stick again and just go and just go along my eyebrows, really trying to hide each and every strand. And just dab. I'm going to use my pressed powder and just go over the eyebrows. I'm going to just completely let this be and move to my eyes, because I want the eyebrows to really absorb the products that I've used, and I just don't want to disturb it at the moment. So I'm gonna just let it be, and then now move to my eyes. For the eyes, I'm going to just keep it really natural, and I'm going to barely use any eyeshadow. For her eyeshadow, if you see, she's just used a little bit of shadow on the crease line and to deepen the sockets. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to use Tarte In Bloom eye palette, and I almost forgot the name. And then I'm just going to use a shade to deepen the crease line a little bit. So yep, then from this palette I'm going to use Smarty Pants, that is this shade. If you can see, it's a very small blending brush, and I'm just going to pull it out a little bit. And then use a bigger blending brush and just diffuse the edges really well. Use a little bit of pressed powder just on the eyelids so that it looks nice and neat. And now for the face. Her face is absolutely just plain and very light contour and very light blush. So for that, I'm going to use my palette, which also has a very light bronzer in it, and it also has a very light blush called Physician's Formula, and this is All Star face palette. So I'm going to use this light bronzer from here and just go over. I'm not going to use a concealer under my eyes because I have used my foundation and have used everything. So I don't think I need a concealer. So if you can see, I'm using this. So I'm going to go really light. With the bronzer. And then I'm going to pinch my brush, pick the bronzer, go over my nose on the bridge. That's it. And that's it, you're done with the look. almost done with the look. From the same palette, and just go light. She has a little bit on the peach side and mine is a little bit on the pinkish side. So I'm gonna mix a little bit of the bronzer also, keep it nice and light. There you go. Blending it all really well. For the lips, I have used L'Oreal Sweet Papaya, and over that, just going to apply some gloss. So for the eyebrows, I'm just going to go a little bit, just very little over my eyebrows with this eyebrow pen. This is Excel, and actually the brand name is Excel, and this is Japanese. I'm going to go really light with this, with my eyebrows, so that it just doesn't look too much. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Maybelline has something like this. I'm not quite sure, but I think so. You see, just a little bit. With light hands, I'm going over my eyebrows. So you see? That's all. And then now I'm going to go with my eyeliner, because she has really nice thick wings on her eyes, but that is just on the outer corner, and she has left the inner corner. I mean, her makeup artist has left the inner corner of the eyes and she just has it on the outer corner. So I'm also going to do the same thing, hoping that it turns out to be the exact. Eyeliner, I'm going to use Maybelline Hyper Sharp because it has this fine tip that allows me to create that extremely sharp wings, you know, for looks like this. You know, I always count on this. So yeah, this is like amazing. I completely love this product, and I have been using this even on my, you know, regular days, you know, where I have to just create a normal wing. But these days, I don't know why, I'm so much into thick eyeliners and, you know, thick wings and stuff like that. I think it's just because the change of weather. I don't know, but during summer I was all about thin, you know, wings and, you know, classy and, you know, bronzy. But now it's classy for sure, but now the classiness stays for sure, but the wing, you know, and the eyeliners and all that I've been using recently, that I've been creating recently is thick. I don't know why, but I am so much in love with, you know, that kind of a look, like nude lips and, you know, pale cheeks, but, you know, thick eyeliners. So I don't know, but I think it's just seasonal. So I'm going to use this, and then I'm going to go start from here halfway, and then go up from here, this part, go up and just create a wing like this. That's it. And now you could just start gradually increasing the thickness of the wing. That's the best way to do it. So I am simply going over here and just creating a nice thick wing. just leave the inner corner and just focus on the outer corner. Dark shade from this palette. This is called Smoke Show, this one. And I'm simply going to go here on the lower lash line, just connect it. Just like that, and just blend a little bit the edges. The look is done here. I'm going to go and apply my false eyelashes and be back, get dressed and look something similar, and I hope you guys will like the final outcome. I am loving this look, but I was like so scared of, you know, recreating a look like this, which I have never created ever. I hope you guys will like this look, and I'll be back. Hey my loves, this is the final look. I hope you guys like this look. I loved this look. I've already applied my false eyelashes, and for the mascara I have applied Burberry Ultimate Lift. That's like my favorite mascara. So if you're planning to dress up like Lady Gaga, do give this look a try. It's gonna be a super hit. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed creating this look. This is like something which I have never ever created before, and super good. So I will see you in the next video with another exciting look that's going to be so easy to create and which is going to be super glamorous. So I see you soon in the next one. Ciao, bye.